showdown early in the season, a measuring stick game, and one that both of these teams hope will propel them to bigger and better things. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, caught up with Coach Bob Chesney before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cougars offense going to get the chance to start this game off. There's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. He'll be trying to get things going and really give a presence, a physical presence to this running game. Running inside, it's Mason. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Cougars want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he's dragged down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Cougars will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Coleman. Here's a heat. He'll blow it down. Turning it on. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Mason. Touchdown, Cougars! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
So UCLA's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Julian Lewis, a veteran quarterback hoping to get off on the right foot and have this offense humming early. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Here's Lewis. Got his man out of the backfield. Picks up the 1st down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cox. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Oh, they're after him. Got it down the field. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on third down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Throwing, Lewis. And that one's way too far for everybody.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the secondary.
Caught! He gets it in! Touchdown, Bruins! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the school.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Looking for space, it's Mason. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
They'll test the right side. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. To the air, it's Coleman. Makes the grab. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. QB got it himself. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Cougars trying to cash it in on first and goal. Making side adjustments here. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Cougars. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Cougars come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket.
Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabs it inside the 15. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove.
Grabs it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a man, it's Coleman. Under fire! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home.
Interception! intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the UCLA sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Nice.
Appreciate that, Holly. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Trying to get through the noise, it's Lewis. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Lewis dumps it off in the flats, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun on third down, Lewis makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Smashes it between the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, with a nice stop here.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Got enough for the first. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Creates a little space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Oh, he's looking to throw. He's going to run it. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Kansas, taking on the number 8 team, the Florida State Seminoles. And it's the Jayhawks, looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener.
The Cougars will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Coach Cardi told me at halftime, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's Lewis to throw. Got a man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Play action with Lewis. Pressure coming. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. Finds a seam at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Finding open areas.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Mason. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Just feeds the running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They gave it a shot with that field goal from about 60 yards or so, and now this offense is set up around midfield. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half. Wide receiver comes in motion.
trying to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Here's Lewis. Dumps it to the back. It's caught. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And they spread them out. And the defense, you got to kind of pick your poison, right? It's hard to go man across the board. It's to pressure the QB, so they play it safe, they go zone. And it's nice to have a running back that can line up in the slot, read the zone, kind of sit down and understand where to be. QB throws the strike, he makes the catch. Nice job being on the same page.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. And the Bruins are rolling down the field. Play fake, Lewis. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Only able to pick up a yard, it'll be 3rd and 9. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. To the air again, Lewis. Going for 6. Touchdown, UCLA! And that one will give them the lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Scanning the field is Coleman. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. Got a first down. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. so frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into first down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. There's a little room there. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Coleman. The screen, he can go. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Cougars come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! They move on top here in the fourth. The Cougars with the immediate response.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. Looking deep down the right side. Snared on the sideline. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practiced this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cougars.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. Has the first down marker, and down he goes, and that ought to wrap this one up. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Now on first down from the 28. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it for us here.